Eylem Kaftan is a passionate filmmaker, I guess, who dedicates her life to stories. A day, 365 hours, is about three girls actually who went through domestic violence in the most terrible form. They are the same age, and in parallel lives they went through this horrible thing, and in parallel lives they decide to step out of this violence and seek justice, to report the abusers to the police. They cross paths in a women's shelter and they form a very strong bond of sisterhood, and through the strength they gain from each other, they learn to live again and they learn to love again. For me, it was the most difficult film I've ever made psychologically. Even I had to receive some psychological support. I didn't want to bring out their traumas, but the whole process to share the story became incredibly healing for them. The idea here is that when something happens to you, wherever you are, whatever happens to you, you shouldn't be ashamed if you are being abused or if you go through some sort of a manipulation, psychological, physical, or violence. You shouldn't be ashamed. The abuser needs to be ashamed. I love when my main character states in the end of the film, she says, whether you're a girl or a boy, it doesn't matter. If you're abused, don't be scared. Just take action. You could maybe lose in the end, but even losing is sometimes good if it's done for freedom and justice. In the end, what do you have to lose other than your life? And it's better not to live than living like this. It was a coincidence. My other producer, Zeynep Koray, she met in Sarajevo Sabina Kresic from Croatia, and then we had a Zoom. She was very enthusiastic about the project, and so she applied for post-production from Croatia, and Croatia Film Center supported us for post-production. We are very grateful for that, because I love to have international talent, you know, and now we have a lot of really talented people from Croatia who did the color, who did the poster, who did the design. I think it's super important because we have this shared history. It's great to remember our shared history and brotherhood and sisterhood, and we have a lot to contribute to each other. I think now the Turkish government wants to reconnect more with the Balkans. Stories are really important. I know the Turkish series are all around the world creating a huge impact. It's being watched here. So I think we're a big family, and we need to do more projects together. I made a documentary here. I met with Jovan Divjak and I made this documentary, Sarajevo, My Love, and it was widely watched in Bosnia. So I feel emotionally very connected to the history of Sarajevo, and I think it's one of the most special festivals in the world, especially because it was founded during the war, and I always give this as an example of the dignity of human beings, how faced with that they took the risk of their lives to protect their culture.